know I'm back in that mood. Quarters I will never fold. I don't got no time for hoes. I don't care about what she posts. Just the Hebrew Academy flow. Y'all can ride right in the snow. I done dropped 1,000 times. Niggas know my hands is cold. Bitch, you better not play with me. You better play with your child. She said why I look mean. I told her that's that one west mouth. Oh, you ain't heard, bitch. Real niggas back in style. I ain't worried about that, bro. I'm steady focused on these trials. I'm trying to go and fight these demons, cause that shit gon' make a man. No, I'm not no in-ass on no dog. I'm trying to make a man. When I'm on these bitch, I turn that shit to slaughter other lambs. Just got a rib and my other rib don't understand. I'm a polygamist. On my bitches, they monogamous. They gonna stay they loyal, cause they love the way I pop the shit. I be moving in silence, mouth, so call me anonymous. Play with me, birds up in the tree. I be dropping shit. When you masculine, yeah, you can spot a bitch. She not feminine, nah, I can't plot a bitch. If you not one West, nigga, then you not legit. You ain't get your cover, motherfucker, then you not legit. You ain't get your cover with your brother, I can't trust you. If you drop the sword for a whore, then it's fuck you. Don't need a gun, kill you with my bare knuckles. You not one of us, you ain't get it from the muscle. Marching in these ranks, want me graduate, screaming calm, Yashrala. Want me celebrate, I ain't need that big bottle. A down holy bitch, I ain't write no rap, motherfucker, that's a movie script. You not an officer in the school, I don't know who he is. I know he a fan, he a lame, he a groupie bitch. They gon' ban me from the internet, I want some bullshit shit. They gon' ban me from the internet, I want some bullshit shit. Slide, I want some Tusi shit. Slide, I want some Tusi shit. Yeah, I want some Tusi shit. Yeah, this that dedication, nigga, I want some Tusi shit. Yeah, nah, I don't eat no tuna fish. Yeah, kick her to the crib, she smell like tuna fish. I'm a priest, but I'm a shooter, bitch. I'm a priest, but I'm a shooter, bitch. Yeah, there's one West. Yeah, there's one West. I'm about to suffer. Yeah, I can't wait till I get my cover. April 10th. Trial. Stacks. Heart inside. Yeah, sound small.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga?
UPK soldiers got them killers with me, and I don't fuck with every spot cause it's too iffy. Real motherfucking prophet cause the Lord with me, but don't get that shit twisted, I got Drake's with me. Yeah, bitch, and that whole 50. Run up on me wrong, you gon' catch 60. Wait, you gon' catch 20. The other 30 for your homies, bitch, I got plenty. And I'll shoot this motherfucker till that clip empty. Taking orders from your bitch, you a fucking simpy. Shit, should be televised. The way I'm cutting niggas up, bitch, I'm a samurai. Niggas swear they in the truth, but telling hella lies. Stumping like you Greek, bitch, you Hellenized. The revolution gon' be televised. And what I see in my vision gon' leave you petrified.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
UPK soldiers lead cowards and off. So fuck a gas stop, I came with 6 pumps in my car. My niggas ready to swing, we like kids at the park. So touch a chair around this bitch and we breaking your jaw. They think we Christian, but we not. Nothing about us is soft. I don't know what you niggas on, but that shit get you off. We booted up. We came to take zones for real. Black 40 under my garment, I be dressed to kill. Fourth dimension said linger, I be fresh for real. Putting scripts on your corners, but these here ain't pills. We rock covers. You official if you know those drills. Bread and water, you official if you know those meals. Yeah, you niggas soldiers get rolled over. You got police in your pocket, I got a judge in my holster. Oppressors out to get us, so remain sober. Or be chained to them chains till there's nothing that remains of us. A cult leader like Christ, we got the same culture. I bang on them, tell my enemies the rain's over. I up the cig and keep pulling like a chain smoker. The game ain't changed, One West stayed the same on them.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
Niggas talking prophets, yeah, we got plenty. We the reason why it's Israelites around the city. Karkazak tells the rock, bring Shamar out. We about to slide on them, see what niggas talking about. Young dog think he wise cause he a Kimmy head. That shit lame, they didn't survive, nigga, Kim is dead. Where I'm from, little nigga, is a dirty game. I pledge allegiance to Yahweh, bitch, I'm UPK. Nigga, let's talk bodies. Set up on your corner, wake up everybody. Big priest until I'm dead deceased. The mission is complete until you're off the street. So y'all on the internet stumping down the street. But take the poor and the weak. Touch your sister or brother, you gonna be sleep. But take the poor and the weak.
One West, one West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga?
Fucking with the brothers, then I'm giving out major pain. Clip full of ball heads. I'm shooting off Damon Wayne's driven ambition. I ain't never changing lanes. Wise as an old man, but I ain't slanging cane. This ain't a game, this shit way deeper than rap. You speaking the cap, but the shit y'all speaking is cap. I'm 5,000, but I still keep it a stack. I'm in the truth, not cause back then I was seeking the fact. Crying loud for the niggas that's deep in the back. And the Lord with me, ain't no reason for keeping the strap. We peep the attacks, niggas say we ain't speaking the facts. Stealing breakdowns every time we teaching in class. Niggas snitching, y'all out here squeaking with rats. We be on the street corners teaching that Jesus is black.
We on 125th Street, Harlem, nigga, you see where we at.
One West, one West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga.
Look at this joint. Look at this joint. Right.
Really that nigga, truth be told, I'm a noble figure. Local niggas, they be so offended. One West word, it's global business. Don't fold if you say you win it. I was molded to it, now I'm it. Can't control, this the highest limit. Killing shit, but this an honest living. Gotta get it, ain't no time for wishing. The time is now, better pay attention. In my city, you can feel the tension. A terror squad, no pun intended. This ain't for you, but I recommend it. They know we coming, better clear the entrance. Shit get deep, but I keep digging. This how I look when you keep winning. Overtime, I had to take the hint. Shine bright, sit behind the sits. 1-on-1, I ain't in the mix. Ain't what you thought, better get a glimpse. Came up from a pedal bike. Pressing brakes, I ain't never liked. Whole time I was taking risks. They don't play with me cause they know I'm going nice. Round form, I ain't even started. Transform, I ain't here to bargain. You on watch, better move a caution. Chains on me, I don't do this often. No error, this shit flawless. Reach for it, you become a target. It ain't worth it, better keep walking. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. This about to go viral. I say the word, then it's fine, though. To get the moving like Brian, so I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. It's about to go viral. Say the word, then it's fine, though. Get the moving like Brian, so I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. Don't wanna hear all that street shit. Me and my niggas go defense. Wonder who I was in my past life. Don't even matter, that beat this. Remember the days when I was a trooper. Stay on the path and it won't confuse you. Bars all, I'm the one to do it. I roll on eights like a flight maneuver. Try to trick me, I ain't never moving. Camouflage, I can blend into it. They better ride, I don't do the Ubers. Let them talk, I don't hear the rumors. A little suffer ain't really nothing. The way I stop it, better play the trumpet. You see me coming, better get the running. If they see me coming, better get the running. You ain't never seen it, you ain't never witnessed, you ain't never noticed, you ain't never focused. I was really really waiting. I was really training. Sick and tired of being patient. I ain't never doubted. This was in the making. Use what I got, not in the wasting. I'm rapping and singing, can never drink it. But I'm from the bottom, so I gotta make it. This ain't rapping, it's a damn warning. Late night to the early morning. Got a vision, I planned it out. Try to stop me, but I kept going. I study plays, now I'm in the game, and it's all the same, but I had to change. You'll never crash if you in your lane. I can take the loss, cause it's all a game. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. This about to go viral. Say the word, then it's final. And get the moving like pronto. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. It's about to go viral. Say the word, then it's final. Get the moving like pronto. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed.
One Westbrook.
Right back at you again. Officer Shapat Dayakin. Dropping something heavy with these cowards out here. Yeah. Coming straight from 125th, 1 West, Harlem, New York. Home of the truth, nigga. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Hum Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha. Kingdom's ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one, it was written. The men above me shout, Hum Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha. All day as we discuss how they don't like us. Captains on streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us, watch where you stepping. Cause a scene, you gon' see how brotherhood is a weapon. Tough skin protect our wrists, teach girls and kids the values. Call a prophetess, a priest damn near nothing without it. More than rubies, cute and understanding when describing. Virtue loving, no lip from the daughters of Zion. Gold teeth, earrings, chains, and the rings. Precious metals, fabrics, emphatic stones, and everything. Trying to catch the slave, rewind what we rappers sling. Lost in parables, the scripture breakdowns terrible. Yasha Allah, Prince of the power, we are the Jews. God on earth, you can see it by watching all our moves. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Hum Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha. Kingdom's ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one, it was written. The men above me shout, Hum Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Hum Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha. Kingdom's ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one, it was written. The men above me shout, Hum Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hum Yasha.
Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. Yeah. I'm in yo. Got my nigga Ramon with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General YAHANNA. That for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Look, hey, straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin' my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talk the shit. Y'all know they can't stand us, but we U.P.K, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm.
And also, hey, shalom, y'all about to make sure I break a thumb. And how was Shemar thumb by Shemi? I was shot. Prison officer quite the Zachariah here at the I.S.U.P.K. Started out at 1 West on 25th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General YAHANNA. Understand, we are here to teach Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians that they're the biblical Israelites that the Bible speaks of. Now, this is the Brotherhood and Unity class. This is the Tuesday Brotherhood and Unity class, where we're going to be talking about brotherhood. You understand what I'm saying? Now, Officer Bob, can you please, with your kind, words and your kind grace, tell us what we talk about today. What is the title of the class?
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
The title of the class is Breaking the Cycle. Why do we turn on our own?
Listen, breaking the cycle, you understand, and why do we turn on our own, man? That is a conversation that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians need to have, man. Why do we actually turn on our own, man? Why? Is it because of dysfunctional families? Is it because what we've been through in America? Like what's the real reason? Right? What is the real reason? What is the root of it? You understand what I'm saying? And the main root of it is, the main ingredient is falling away from the Most High God.
Right.
That is the main thing.
Right.
Because we fell away from the Most High God. You understand what I'm saying? Now we are conformed in this world. Now we're doing what the world wants us to do. You know what I mean? We sinned against God. This is why we are in the predicament we are in now.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? This is why. You understand what I'm saying? And well, we're going to find a solution. We're going to break the cycle tonight. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to show you how to break the cycle. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to show you how to stop being what this world wants you to be. I forgot who. I was watching something. And, I was watching Pop the Balloon. If anybody haven't seen the Pop the Balloon thing, right? I watched the original one. I don't watch what all the other ones is. I watched the original one with the woman is African. I was shocked. The woman that do Pop the Balloon, she is an African. Her husband is an African. But you would have thought they was black, right? But I watch it, right? It's interesting. I watch it to analyze. I don't watch it. It's funny. It's a little bit entertaining. But I watch it to analyze. I watch it to study and see look at people's answers, behaviors, how they acting. Me personally, I think it's some of it is like a little fake. It's like scripted. Me personally. But what I noticed on the last one I was just watching, it was I don't know if she was a sister or not, but it was this woman, melanated woman. I'm gonna say that, right? And she was like,
I think two of them said it. She was like, I'm gonna be who I want to be, or I'm gonna be who I am. I can't change myself for nobody. Which is very dangerous to say. You understand what I'm saying? Because if I meet anybody, if I meet I find another coworker or another coworker comes to my job, he's starting new. We wind up getting to know him, and we notice things that's not right with him. And you say, "Well, I'm not changing for nobody," when you need to change it because this is how you might lose your job. And man, if I be the sister out in the world, you understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to know her. I'm trying to holler at her. I'm trying to, be with her. You understand what I'm saying? I'm attracted to her. She attracted to me. But listen, she's not going to change for nobody. You understand what I'm saying? That is dangerous. That can mess up a relationship. You understand what I'm saying? With anybody. You understand what I'm saying? We all need to change. And I think that's the problem with us black folks. We think we don't need to change. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you hear a brother, well, this is for the sisters. Sisters, you hear a brother that say he not changing, you understand what I'm saying? He don't got no room for growth. I wouldn't even entertain him. You understand what I'm saying? In the truth, out the truth. I mean, you should be saying that if you're in the truth. You understand what I'm saying? You always got to have room to grow. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody ain't going to be how you want them to be, which is fine. But the things that they ain't right with this person, you understand what I'm saying? Especially if you're doing some unlawful stuff. You understand what I'm saying? If it's not going to benefit the relationship, then you should just, not even entertain it. Right. You understand? I cannot entertain a woman that's saying she's not going to change who she are. Right. You understand what I'm saying? I cannot deal with that. You understand what I'm saying? But I am going to probably tell her, listen, that is a dangerous mindset to have because this is probably the main reason why you can't get a man. This is probably the main reason why brothers are unaliving each other. You understand what I'm saying? This is probably the main reason why you can have 3 or 4 men that you dating at the same time. You got a man on Monday you're going out on a date with, you got a man on Tuesday you're going out on a date with, man on Wednesday and so forth, man. Like, it's room to change, man. Right. Like, don't be so naive, don't be so big-headed and egotistical thinking that you can't change. Don't be so prideful thinking that you can't change. It's like a saying, like the pride before the fall. You understand what I'm saying? Don't be too prideful. And just because you think you got a vagina, you think that the vagina got leverage. You understand what I'm saying? You think that a man's supposed to bow down to you, just like a woman. Don't let that man rule you with some money. You understand what I'm saying? He got a whole bunch of money and he's too prideful. He's a weed smoker. He gets high. He's on all these things. You understand what I'm saying? Don't let that man get you to conform to his way of doing things if he is sinning against God, man. If he say he's not going to change it, he getting high, you should stay away from him. You understand what I'm saying? You should love him from a distance. You understand what I'm saying? Now, not disown, your brother, because he is our brother. You want him to, she is our sister. We want them to change, but we gotta love him from a distance. This is the main reason in the black community. That's why we need to break the cycle, man. Right. We need to break that cycle, man. We need to understand that we sinned against God. Period. You're not about to sit here and debate me about it. Like, we did it. This is why we are in the predicament we are in now. Matter of fact, if you could, give me Deuteronomy 28:15 first. Come. You understand what I'm saying? Give me that first. I wasn't even going to go there first, but let's go there first. Right. You know what I mean? Since we got to break the cycle. Because a lot of people don't even understand that. Matter of fact, I'm going to let you read it first. Go ahead.
Come. This is the book of Deuteronomy. 28 and verse 15. Mm-hmm. But it shall come to pass.
Listen, it shall come to pass, but this means this is a prophecy. Yeah, man, it's going to come to pass. It's going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Listen, since black folks and Hispanic folks and the American Indian folks want to be so hard-headed, so stiff-necked, you understand what I'm saying? It's going to be a point in time where you're not going to listen to the Lord, and this is the time. I mean, there's only but a few people that listens to the Lord right now. It's actually in the I.S.U.P.K under Commander General YAHANNA. And so what's that? We listen to the Lord, but most of our brothers listen to the Lord. See, so makes the Most High so righteous is that just because the I.S.U.P.K is here, it don't mean anything to the Lord because they are out there still sinning. Yeah, I mean, they're out there still sinning. Now, the Lord seeing us do the work, it's like, yeah, but we need more people. Yeah, man, we need more people. You understand what I'm saying? To get to save their life. You understand what I'm saying? We got to save our lives, man. Keep going.
Come. If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Listen, you ain't gonna hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God. You want to be hard-headed, like I just said. Go ahead.
To observe and to do all his commandments.
Listen, to observe, to do all his commandments, to learn and to apply them. You know what I mean? You gotta, it's gonna be a point in time that you ain't gonna do it. We're not doing it today on a large remote, on a large scale. Most of our brothers and sisters are into these filthy religions. They're into Islam and Christianity, which I can't stand Islam, officer. By like, I think I hate Islam more than I hate Christianity. If I hate them all the same, but I can't stand Islam. I guess the more I start to learn from Islam, it starts to unfold. I learn more. I read about more Islam than Christianity stuff. You understand what I'm saying? I got a lot of books on that. You understand what I'm saying? But what stuck out to me is Islam. How they can deal with a 9-year-old girl, like a man could deal with a 9-year-old girl. How they could put their hands on their wife. And say what I'm saying is for being disobedient. How they could like take the rod, like listen, they could withhold rod from their rib if they acting up. You understand what I'm saying? It's not like the sister got some, she got a disease, an issue. You understand what I'm saying? Like to the point that you can't have sex with her. You understand what I'm saying? You because she argued with you back, she yelled at you back. Now you try to withhold rod from her. The main reason why she probably yelling at your butt is because you're not giving it no ride. You know what I mean? Right. You know what I mean? So we call it the rod of correction. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Maybe she got an attitude and she all acting crazy because maybe she need her husband to show her love and affection and be intimate with her. I don't know. That's what I think. You know what I mean? Because withholding that ain't gonna do nothing.
Right.
Because sex is supposed to nourish the relationship.
Right.
Don't have this world have you thinking otherwise.
Right.
You know what I mean? It is the truth. You know what I mean? The proof is when you have sex. If you don't believe me, all your problems go away when you have sex. Right. It's like a drug. Right. When you have sex, all your problems go away. You forgot how you was mad, what you was mad about, all that stuff. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, man, like these religions is got us stuck, man. We are under these filthy religions and we're not getting any better. You understand what I'm saying? We got to observe and do all these commandments. And these commandments, and it means like you can't be in Islam, you can't be in Christianity, you can't be in none of that. You understand what I'm saying? You got to come back to who you really are. But guess what? We're so hard-headed. We don't want to listen. We don't want to observe and do. You know what I mean? We want to be hard-headed. You understand what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. And his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Go ahead.
That all these curses.
All these what?
All these curses.
Listen, all these curses. Go ahead.
Shall come upon thee.
Listen, go ahead, finish.
And overtake thee.
Listen, all these curses are going to come upon us and overtake us. Today, we are cursed. You want to know why blacks and Spanish, Native American Indians are in a predicament there now? Because we are cursed. You want to know why we unaliving each other? Because we are cursed. You want to know why we eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster? Because we are cursed. You want to know why we worshiping Arab God and Caesar Borgia? Because we are cursed. You understand what I'm saying? What is a curse? I want to give you a curse in the simplest form. If you're not keeping the law, you're cursed.
Right.
That's simple. If you're breaking the law, you're cursed. That's as simple as I could go. You know what I mean? Don't think a curse is some voodoo something. Somebody I was watching this. I forgot what I was watching. I was watching I think Man Cage for Martin Lawrence in it, right?
Right.
And he was sitting at the back of this thing. I don't know. He's studying voodoo. I don't know. He's studying these what you call them dolls that they'll make up and then they'll try to like break their arm and then they act like they're breaking a human arm. I forgot what kind of dowels they call them, type of dowels that is. You know what it is? I'm pretty sure it's that voodoo stuff. You know what I mean? Like, don't think of being cursed like that. Like somebody putting period menstrual cycle with your blood in your spaghetti. Don't think about it like that. Don't think about you cutting chickens and don't think about it like that. Don't think about like you being haunted, something like that. You understand what I'm saying? Just think about not keeping the law and what happens when you don't keep the law. You understand what I'm saying? Or a lot of bad things happen to you. You understand what I'm saying? You smoking cigarettes, you're going to die. That's a curse. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't have discipline in any area, you understand what I'm saying? The outcome is what's going to happen to you. Like, say, you sleep with somebody, woman. You understand what I'm saying? Something that can happen to you. And the man can walk in the house and see you having sex with his wife and shoot you. You understand what I'm saying? Or you might get something, or listen, lucky you ain't in Israel because you probably got stoned to death. You understand what I'm saying? So we gotta understand a curse is not keeping the law; it's breaking the law. And once you break the law, God judges you, and punishes you. You understand what I'm saying? It's just a punishment. A curse is technically a punishment from the Lord. You understand what I'm saying? You break the law, you get punished. That's what we are being right now. We are being punished. We are being punished. And how do we break that cycle? Right, Officer Bob? We want to figure out how do we break that cycle. Matter of fact, give me one of the curses before I get to that. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 54. You understand what I'm saying? Let's get one curse that we get. Matter of fact, Officer Bob, give me all the curses that we not all the curses. Give me like another curse. Matter of fact, give me that curse with wood and stone. Yeah, man, I want that curse too. You know what I'm saying? But give me Deuteronomy 20 and 54. First? Yeah, come on. Yeah, man, if you could, understand what I'm saying? Like, we need to understand what type of curses that are upon us, right? The major curses that we need to uplift. You understand what I'm saying? That we don't need to have in the black community. We got to break the cycle. You got it? You can read it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. This is the book of Deuteronomy, 28 and verse 54. Mm-hmm. So that the man that is tender among you.
The man that is looks like it. Go ahead.
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate.
Listen, the man that is tender among you and very delicate. Listen, you're probably thinking like you think he's soft. Like he's feminine. You understand what I'm saying? This is a metaphor. You understand what I'm saying? In context of saying he has compassion. Right. He has empathy. He acknowledged the things that goes on in the black community. Like for me right now, I'm tender and delicate to my brother, to my sister. You know what I mean? Like when I see my brothers and sisters go through something, I try to show compassion and be empathetic. You know what I'm saying? I try to understand their situation, but I'm also going to try to help them find a solution. I think a lot of our people be trying to like understand, feel sorry for somebody, feel bad for somebody, but then they don't give them no solution. We got to start giving our people solutions to their problems. You understand what I'm saying? Or they're going to continue to be like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to lead by example. You got to show them a different way of life. Maybe they won't be like that. You understand what I'm saying? You can keep going.
And very delicate. His eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
His eyes should be what?
His eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
His eyes should be evil towards his brother. That's important. What is going on in the black community today? Listen, it was just a rapper. I think his name is LBG. I believe it's LBG Qua. I'm gonna look it up though. If you put it on the screen. I want to get a let that brother rise again, man. Let that brother rise again, man. Let me see something. Let me see if that's his name. Yeah, man. Give me a minute. I think it's LBG Qua. I might be getting the letters mixed up. No, LGP Qua. Okay, no sweat. Type in LGP Quan, put him on the screen if you could.
Quad QA.
Yeah. No, yeah, QUA, yeah, come on. Well, it should. It actually should pop up. The AI overview should pop up. Yeah, man, I want you to read it, understand what I'm saying? And this brother basically got unalive. He was a rapper. He was an inspiring rapper. You understand what I'm saying? Made rise again in Philadelphia. His raps wasn't like everybody else raps, talking about drilling and killing and selling drugs. It was the total opposite. You understand what I'm saying? But he grew up in Philadelphia. You understand what I'm saying? Matter of fact, matter of fact, you get images. You can show the images. You see, matter of fact, give him, put the voice of the youth up there. Put this one up here.
Which one?
This one right here at the bottom.
This
Yeah, put that one. No, matter of fact, no, slide it. Go to the other one. You can't see it.
Huh?
Go back.
Oh.
Yeah, go back.
I'll go back.
No, scroll up.
Oh, huh.
They're right here. Does it go up?
This one.
Yeah, get the food. Yeah, that one right there. Yeah, that one right there. Can you blow it up?
Yes.
The water. All right. He was known as the voice of the youth, as you see on his shirt, right? He got unalived, you understand what I'm saying, in Philadelphia. Like, you would have thought that, a brother, you understand what I'm saying, a brother that, of who he was, understand what I'm saying, in Philly, you understand what I'm saying? And you would think that nobody would try to harm him because he's trying to do positivity. He was trying to be a positive person, right? You understand what I'm saying? But that's not so. Why? Because we got an evil eye towards our brother. And as the story goes, the brother got unalive because they try to take a chain. They try to rob him for a chain that they really can't really get no money for. You understand what I'm saying? They try to rob him for a chain. You understand what I'm saying? And they wound him unaliving him. You understand what I'm saying? Now this brother is gone. This is what I mean by saying an evil eye. You seen a brother with a nice chain on. Why a brother can't why a brother can't be in our neighborhood and have good things? He deserved to have good things. You understand what I'm saying? He got the chain, because of his success and whatever he's doing. You understand what I'm saying? But he got unalive because one brother hated on him because he didn't have that. You understand what I'm saying? But how our mind is, we look at our brothers, and this come back from slavery too, when it comes to status and all that type of stuff, and how the slave master put us over each other and stuff like that. You got the overseer, all the, I forgot to call them drivers or something like that. You got the overseer, you got this and the third. That stuff stem back to slavery. Matter of fact, that stem back for us not keeping the law, honestly. You know what I mean? But like, he died for nothing.
Right.
No, I ain't gonna say he died for nothing. He died for nothing. You understand what I'm saying? He died for nothing. He did good things as far as making music, but he died over a chain.
Right.
Now these brothers is probably gonna be put in prisons for the rest of their life. They're gonna be made examples out of. They like to see this from us. They could put this on a news channel and get ratings and make money off of the death of blacks, the death of Hispanics, the death of Native American Indians. We need to understand that we are being cursed. What if the brothers got taught to love their brother, not to unalive their brother? He would still be here and he would have his chain. He wouldn't have to worry about somebody trying to take his chain.
Right.
Go ahead, Sabat.
And one of the commandments in the Old Testament, Exodus 20th chapter, it says, "Thou shalt not covet."
If you want to get that, you can get that. What off Sabat is saying so heavy, and people do that with brothers' wives.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because we're gonna get into, even though Uriah was not an Israelite, if I'm not mistaken. Uriah, David and Uriah, they sent out I believe he was a Hittite.
Oh.
But you're not supposed to covet over anything that your brother has.
Right.
You listen. if you see your brother got a bad wife, she's beautiful, she's pretty, you know what I mean? Then you do, you understand what I'm saying? You go find you another one. You know what I mean? There's so many beautiful black women out here. Don't make no sense of myself, right? It's so many of them. You know what I mean? We got to understand that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to go take your brother, whatever your brother has, because you're so weak. You understand what I'm saying? You're so weak to get it on your own. You understand what I'm saying? You want to take his chain because you're so weak to get it on your own. You know what I mean? You want to steal his money because you're too weak to get it on your own. This brother, listen. I remember my red told me she got robbed before, right? She got robbed for an iPhone, her money, the little bit of money she has when when she was in the world. You understand? Before she met me, you understand what I'm saying? She got robbed for the little things that she had because the brother was so weak to get it on his own. He had to rob a woman because he's so weak to get it on his own. The main problem with our brothers is because we're so weak. You understand what I'm saying? Because society made us weak. You understand what I'm saying? Our families made us weak. Our mothers made us weak. You understand what I'm saying? The curriculum in the schools even made us weak. Everybody made us weak that trying to destroy us made us weak, man. You know what I mean? Then they say it's going to bind up the strong man anyway. This happened over time in slavery. They beat us and made us weak. I mean, they humiliated us in front of our families. You understand what I'm saying? They did all these things to us, and then look what we got here. A bunch of weak men doing a bunch of stuff that they weren't supposed to be doing. You understand what I'm saying? This is why we got an evil eye towards one another, man, because we're so weak. We can't fight that. We can't fight that spirit of covetousness. You understand what I'm saying? We can't fight that. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So like, you good talk. Now, like I said, like the Bible says, "Thou shalt not covet." Man, you should not be worried about what somebody else has. You go get it yourself. That's how you break that cycle. You should go get it yourself. You understand what I'm saying? And if you can't get it yourself, how about walk up to the brother and say, "Hey brother, you got some advice? Do you got some advice to help me out? Because I'm trying to be doing what you do. How do you do it? You know, maybe he might be a good brother and give you the game." You understand what I'm saying? This is why we need to learn how to fix ourselves, man, because the way we think is crazy. Now, say I gave them a different perspective. People so scared to try to get information and get. Listen, this game right here I'm giving to you is free. Listen, you can come to class for free. We're not your past to ask for all your money. Like I just seen on Facebook in the comments or some thread. Some posts. You understand what I'm saying? She said that, I don't mind paying 10%. You understand what I'm saying? But my pastor wanted everything. We're not that. You can get game for free here. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, you can call my phone. I tell brothers all the time, you can call my phone and talk to me. I don't want nothing from you. I want to save your life. I want to make sure you stay alive. I want to make sure you make the right decisions. I want to make sure that you grow. I want to make sure that you change. I want to make sure that you're not committing any of these crimes that God is putting that God put in His Bible, man. I'm trying to make sure that, you know what I mean? So you could call my phone whenever and get this game. You could come watch my classes whenever, ask questions, whatever you feel like. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, we're so weak to hear the truth. We're so emotional. When I'm talking about men are so emotional. They don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? Because they've been raised by their grandmothers. They've been raised by the church. They've been raised by these weak pastors and Muslim imams. They've been raised by their mothers. They've been raised by the streets. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing gangster about being in the streets. You know what's so gangster is being in the truth, fighting for your people. You know what's so gangster calling the white man the devil. Go ahead.
If I could, go back to what you said about the brother stealing. Of course, the scripture says we're not supposed to steal. Mm-hmm. Exodus, thou shalt not steal. But instead of stealing, this is the Most High said in Ecclesiasticus chapter 7 and verse 15. Go ahead. Hate not laborious work, neither husbandry, which the Most High has ordained. Right. So no matter what type of work you're doing, even if it's on a very, like on a bottom or on a high, he said don't hate laborious work. Don't hate getting your grind. Don't hate doing something hard to do. And the husbandry is just the cultivation of crops and animals. So like farming and stuff.
Right. Like basically like the rich stuff. You got cattle and all that. You got a little bit of money than the other person that's doing something that got no cattle. You understand what I'm saying? So my thing is, you understand what I'm saying? You try to hate on a brother that got a 9 to 5. He working 12-hour shifts to get that car. He don't understand that this brother got to put $500 down for that car note. He got to pay about like $600 for insurance. Listen, people are like, people probably like, damn. You know what I mean? But on West Watch, they probably like, damn, paying that much. But it be like that sometimes. You paying all this money, and this brother that's trying to unalive you and rob you don't know that you in the same boat that he is. You understand what I'm saying? I'm still poor. I'm just maintaining. I'm surviving. I got to get around. I got to make sure I'm fed. I got to make sure this and the third. But you could do the same thing. You can't hate the brother that's out there that's washing cars. Right. You can't hate the brother that's out there, making millions of dollars. Right. You can't hate him at all. Right. We are all the same. We are being punished. Right. Meek Mill is being punished the same as I'm being punished. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Just because he got millions of dollars or he's rich, don't mean that he don't got the same type of punishments that we had. Right. You understand what I'm saying? He is in the same predicament we are in. If that's the case, he wouldn't be in prison reform. Right. You understand what I'm saying? If we were so free and we were so, everything was so great, he wouldn't be trying to fight for brothers not being mistreated or getting off on prison reforms, or helping them be reformed and changing their lives. Go ahead.
Right. That's a heavy point you bring out, because we are in captivity. Right. In the land called America. We're not in our homeland. We don't have the land. We're not in Israel. We don't have the land. Land is land is where the wealth is really. We don't own the land. Right. Like we have to pay property. We have to pay taxes. Even if you own a house, you still have to pay taxes. Right. We don't have no the farmers. They probably still have to even pay something to the government. Yeah. Yep. They got regulations. They got all types of stuff they got to go by. But people don't understand that because they don't know. You understand what I'm saying? Because they don't get the knowledge to know these things. Right. This is why we make us weak. You know what I mean? You don't supposed to be worrying about another brother's stuff. I got a PS5. Go get you a PS5. You understand what I'm saying? Now, listen, you want a PS5? Come to the brother. Like, listen, man. I want to get a PS5. I want to play with the brothers. I ain't got no money to play with you, but I want to play so bad. Brothers might chip in and get you a PS5. Right. This is what brotherhood matters at. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, you need a place to stay. Brothers are going to try to find a way for you to stay somewhere. Right. Listen, if I'm full, you understand what I'm saying? I ain't got no room. I'm going to try to find somewhere where you could go. Right. And I might give you some money to help you get to where you need to go. Right. That's what brothers is about. Right. I'm not worrying about, listen, it's sometimes, brothers might like the same woman. This might be a thing. This is a thing. All right, listen, we might be walking in a mall somewhere. We're both like, damn, she bad. Right? No, you go get her. Right. There's too many women in the world for that. Right. I don't be tripping. Go ahead, bro. Listen. Right. Now we arguing about who wants to. No, you go get her. No, bro, you go get her. Nah, bro, I'm cool, bro. It look like you really interested in this sister. Go holler at her, man. I'm gonna holler at her right here. You know what I mean? I ain't tripping. You understand what I'm saying? That's what brothers supposed to be about. This is what this Bible is about, brotherhood. Right. You understand what I'm saying? We're not supposed to be tripping. Now listen, say you do get the sister. Now he ripped her, he married to her. She got a Hebrew name and all that. You think I'm gonna be worried about that sister? No. I'm gonna be happy for my brother. Right. You understand what I'm saying? She's never gonna know that I was ever interested in her. Right. Ever. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's what brotherhood is about. Right. We're not supposed to covet over our brother's things. Right. We're not supposed to do that. You are weak if you do that. You lack hustle. Right. You can't be, listen, I'm going to look at you sideways if you're Judah. Matter of fact, listen, shout out to all 12 tribes. We all hustlers. Right. I believe everybody, every 12 tribes of Israel is hustlers. We go get it. Go ahead. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, he be going to get it. There's no way that you
should be, not getting it.
Right.
And if you have a hard time getting it, come to a brother.
Right.
Yo, how you get this? How you get that? A real brother is going to tell you what to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? And this is why we need to come back in the I.S.U.P.K. That's why we need to come back to the Lord. You understand what I'm saying? Now, his brother got unalive, man, for a chain because somebody covered it over him, man. This is what we need to understand. Listen, and I'm pretty sure this young brother, man, was a Muslim. I guarantee you the brothers that probably unalived him for a chain was Christian and Muslim. Either or. It don't even matter. It's the same thing to us. You understand what I'm saying? And this is the curses that come upon us, man. An evil eye towards your brother. You know what I mean? Just like I'm going to go into the story of David, even though, David, technically, Uriah wasn't our brother, I guess you could say, because he was a Hittite, but it still could tie into where brotherhood need to be. Right. You understand what I'm saying? It should be a good story to tell to your children, and the moral of the story. You understand what I'm saying? Because he had an evil eye towards that man. You understand what I'm saying? And he shouldn't have did what he did. You know what he did, Officer. Right. I know what he did. You know what I'm saying? But he did split to go do great things. Right. He paid for it, but we're gonna read about it today. You understand what I'm saying? But that brother got unalived by a Muslim. That brother got unalived by a Christian. You understand what I'm saying? These false religions that teach our people nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Them brothers had an evil eye towards them. Now, give me the wood and stone one. You understand what I'm saying? The curses that are upon us, man. How you uplift a curse is strictly keeping God's laws. Right. The Bible said the laws is not hard to do. The laws is not grievous. Right. You know what I mean? If I could do it, you can do it. If Christ can do it, you can do it. Christ showed us that we can keep the law. He showed us. And he died for it. Right. And this is the thanks that we give him. Right. This is how we repay him. I think the most high that I'm in the I.S.U.P.K. because I.S.U.P.K. saved my life. Right. I.S.U.P.K. saved me, saved Officer I.S.U.P.K. and every brother in the I.S.U.P.K., man. Right. You got the scripture?
Come.
Go ahead, you read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 64.
Go ahead.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
Listen, the Lord shall scatter thee among all people. We are everywhere. We got brothers in South America, North America, Europe. Now we got some in Africa now. Right. Yeah, man, we got people everywhere. Listen, we probably got people in Alaska. It's Israelites in Alaska, probably. You understand what I'm saying? It's probably Israelites in Antarctica. I'm just saying. You understand what I'm saying? Right. I mean, we got Israelites everywhere. We are everywhere. We are scattered. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Among all people.
Among all people. We probably in Antarctica around the polar bears. We probably domesticate polar bears over there. I mean, we everywhere among all people. I mean, we everywhere in the United States. Listen, good night. Like most of us is over here. You understand what I'm saying? You can keep going.
From the one end of the earth even unto the other.
Like I said, North America to Antarctica, Australia. We probably got Israelites. We got it probably everywhere. Australia is crazy. All of a sudden, they probably be fighting kangaroos down there. See what I'm saying? You can keep going.
And there thou shalt serve other gods.
We shall serve other gods. Interesting. That God's got an S, right?
Right.
That means it's plural. More than one. We serving multiple gods. Multiple gods. That's interesting. So what are those gods? What are the main gods that we serve today in America? We will have to find out. Keep going.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob ain't know them gods. Christ didn't know those gods. Right. Moses didn't know those gods. King David didn't know those gods. Who like how can you not say we're cursed and we're so when the Bible's clearly saying we've been separated, scattered, and we serving other gods. We don't have one God that we serve, Officer. By Blacks, Hispanics, Indians don't have one God that we just truly serve. Right. We got Allah, we got Caesar Borgia, You know, there's a little bit of our brothers doing Hinduism and zodiac signs, devil worshippers. I'm surprised we got Satanists as black Satanists. That's crazy. They got black Satanists that believe in the devil. Whatever devil they talk about. Believe in Satan. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Which neither thou nor thy father shall know, even wood and stone.
Wood and stone, man. Wood is that Christian cross, man. I remember we was at camp. The brother had a Christian cross, and you probably remember him. He was all going crazy at the camp. Going crazy at the camp. He didn't understand. Take off your shades. Take off your shades. He was like, take off your shades, making it seem like we were so diabolical and so evil. You understand what I'm saying? Because, you know, I don't know where they get this from. Like people say this, officer, about when you got your shades on, you know, you trying to hide the light or some stuff, some bull crap, bugged out crap they say. But we wear shades because we look cool. Right. We look good. You understand what I'm saying? Like we wear shades because it's masculine. It's militant. You understand what I'm saying? That's it. That's all. It's just what's it called? Aesthetics. Am I saying the word right? You know what I mean? It's just my aesthetic. And so that's it. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I understand, like, blacks, Hispanics is serving Christianity. That's Caesar Borgia. Roman Catholic. Listen, I know black people as Roman Catholics. I was kind of like, how you a Roman Catholic? You black. How are you Roman? Like, you Roman? Like, I always thought Roman Catholics always belong to, like, Roman people. Like, people that's from, like, Europe and, you know, our oppressor. You got Roman Catholic people, and that's black. You know what I'm saying? We got all these denominations in Christianity. You know what I'm saying? We serve Christianity, and look where we are ended up at. Look where it led us. It led us to damnation. It led us to being cursed. Go ahead. Oh, it's like what a stone. It's like and the stone is that stinking cobblestone that they be caressing and kissing and crying over, circling, bowing down to. You understand? And look what that led us to: a brother getting unalive. You understand what I'm saying? I guarantee you, he was Muslim. Matter of fact, let me look up his real name. Quadair Johnson. He have a slave last name, but Quadair is a Muslim name, if I'm not mistaken. I guarantee you Quadair is a Muslim name. It's not like John. It's not like Jonathan. It's not like Christopher. Right. It's Quadair. That's a Muslim name. Every time I hear like a im or ear, most likely they're Muslim. We got to understand that we've been cursed because we're serving these other gods. How we stop being cursed? Stop serving Islam. Right. Stop serving Christianity. Now go back to 54. Deuteronomy 24. Matter of fact, Salak, no, go to 2 Samuel 11. I understand what I'm saying. We better get into this King David story. Yeah, man. And this is wild. Listen, I always thought Uriah was an Israelite. He was a Hittite. I was reading it today, like, man, he was a Hittite. And I read the story before, but it was a while ago. But I read the story, bro, like, man, he a Hittite. And I had to look it up, like, oh, he ain't even an Israelite. He a Canaanite. You understand what I'm saying? But it's still wrong, no matter what. But it still could tie into us, too. Because brothers do it today. Brothers are doing it today, which is weak, man. They think it's strong to take somebody's woman. But it shows you that she is a 304 and you're weak. Right. Because you're trying to hurt a brother. Right. You're trying to destroy his family. Right. But you can read it. You can start from, I believe it's 1. You can start from 1. We're gonna kind of like skim through it a little bit for time's sake.
This is the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 11, verse 1. Mm-hmm. And it came to pass, after the year was expired, at the time when kings go forth to battle, that David sent Joab and his servants with him and all Israel, and they destroyed the children of Ammon.
Listen, basically, it's wartime right now. David is on go and it's wartime right now. So he's sending his soldiers out there to put in work. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
And besieged Rabbah, but David tarried still at Jerusalem.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 2.
Read down. Matter of fact, yeah, right here. This is already verse 2. That's what I want to go to.
Verse 2.
Go ahead.
And it came to pass in an eventide that David arose from his bed.
David got up from his bed, man. David got up from his palace. I guarantee his palace was immaculate. I'm pretty sure he had a whole bunch of wives then. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he had women then. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Go ahead.
That David arose from his bed and walked upon the roof of the king's house.
He walked upon the roof of the king's house. You understand what I'm saying? He walked up. He walked on a balcony.
Right.
Basically, the balcony. He walked out there. Right. Go ahead.
And from the roof, he saw a woman washing herself.
He saw a woman washing herself. You know, listen. This is what Edomites do. Edomites have all their windows. Like, listen. You from Philly? I was about. Go to like a oppressor neighborhood, not in the outskirts of the county. They might do it in the county, but I know down there like Kensington they do it. I know they do it near like 32nd and Girard, near like Spring Garden and stuff like that. They do it. They got their windows wide open. I remember I was going. This is why I was selling books. I was going to the Goodwill. I forgot it was a Goodwill. Down near, I forgot the block. I think it was like Burke's, but it was like near the L. Right. I'm walking, and they got these big windows. They just the newly renovated houses too. Right. They got the big windows that you can see inside of the house. Right. I believe it was a naked man, butt naked, like in his window. Like, you know how you walk and you just looking around. Right. You understand what I'm saying? You just doing a little stroll, you looking around like, oh damn, this they built this thing. You just looking around. I look up. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? I didn't know that was a thing. Black folks got their clothes. We curtains our clothing, our curtains. Well, we're not into that. But in this situation, I'm trying to give people a picture. Like, you probably seen inside somebody's house doing something. I just happened to see that bull crap, and I was like traumatized. Like, I think I told my red, but I was like traumatized. I was like, oh, why do they do that? Why do they have the windows open? Like, close your window, close your curtains. I mean, like, nobody want to see inside your house unless you want, especially in Philadelphia. Listen, they're gonna rob you. They say, oh, you got this big flat screen TV. Oh, you must be getting money. Let me go in here and rob you. I'm not letting nobody look inside my house. You think people looking inside here all about? They can't look up in here. You think they're gonna be looking up in my house? Heck no. White people think they're so free. You know what I mean? Until you finally get a rude awakening, a bunch of cursed people come in their house and take whatever they want. You know what I mean? Now, that's what David did. David seen somebody, a woman washing. And someone said, imagine if I see the woman washing. I was in the world at the time. I'd probably been looking like, dang. Oh, I probably knocked on the door or something. But David seen this woman washing up. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And from the roof, he saw a woman washing herself. And the woman was very beautiful to look upon.
The woman is very beautiful. So you already know she was naked all of a sudden, right? She probably was pretty. She probably had a nice body. You know what I'm saying? She probably had a body. She was pretty. She was cute. And that time, like, damn, she bad. Then who was that? Damn, she bad. Damn, she got a turkey. Damn, she thick. This is how probably David in his mind thinking. Because David is a black man. You know what I mean? He is a black man, right? So I'm pretty sure he was thinking like that. Because we're about to read, it get more crazier after this. Keep going.
Right. Come. Verse 3. And David sent and inquired after the woman.
He sent and inquired. This is like me calling Captain of Mind. It's like you, sir. I seen this sister I'm trying to holler at. Listen, I might have seen her with clothes on. This is why I'm gonna tell y'all, brothers, we gotta be careful, especially with sisters in the school. I want to say this too, because when brothers want to holler at a sister in the school or want to court a sister, make sure she's not married before you start to think with your, lust over in your mind. You mean like don't be that brother that be lusting over women in their mind and you don't know if she's married or not. This is why I don't look at sisters like that in the world like that anymore. Like I probably like she look good, like sometimes I'm like, dang, like she bad, right? But it won't be to the point I want to have sex with her. And so like David want to have sex with her. David don't care right now. David want to have sex with her. Don't be that brother that be lusted and you don't know that she has a man. And I'm gonna say this too. Like you can't help it when you're walking around in the streets. But on Facebook, you can help it. Sisters need to start sisters is doing it, but some sisters, I don't know. Y'all need to start putting y'all married on y'all pages. So I don't have to go through the time, you understand what I'm saying, to call my camp leader, you understand what I'm saying, worrying about if you're married or not. Like, you wasting my time now. So it's like, put on your Facebook page you're married, or you're single. It's not that deep. Why are you high? Me personally, I don't think why sisters high. I'm just saying. And wear your white corsage and your red corsage at Passover. Please, so brothers won't offend nobody. You understand what I'm saying? Because this will he's doing, David is doing, even though he is not Uriah is not one of our brothers as far as an Israelite. You understand what I'm saying? He was just a soldier fighting in a war. You understand what I'm saying? Which is going to happen when Esau going to be put on the front line and go against his brothers. You know what I mean? Once we take over the whole world, because soon everything happen. When Christ come back, there's going to be some of them that's still lingering. Right. You're going to go get them. Right. They're going to have to bow down and go get them, because we're going to put them on the front line and go make them get the brothers and bring them into captivity so they can serve us. But David seen this woman naked. You understand what I'm saying? And he still inquired for her, like any brother would, right? But this is the crazy part. Go ahead.
And one said, "Is not this Bathsheba, the daughter of Eliam, the wife of Uriah?"
Stop right there. The wife of who?
The wife of Uriah.
Okay, the Hittite. So you're telling me just because he's not an Israelite, that means you still can highlight her? No. You know what I mean? We're going to keep reading about what's going to happen. But just because, listen, if I see, okay, say if I'm cool with an African, which he is one. Say if I'm cool with an African, and he got a wife that's Judah. I cannot sleep with her. I can't sleep with her. She's married. Right. I cannot do it. Right. That's adultery. Right. Because guys, think about it. Once we become rulers of this planet, right, they gotta follow our law. Right. So if that white man has a wife, I can't sleep with that woman. Right. Even though he's gonna have a white wife. But I can't sleep with that woman. You understand what I'm saying? Why? Because that's his possession. That's belong to him. Right. Sex is marriage, so I cannot do it. Right. You understand what I'm saying? No matter if he's an Israelite or not. Right. You understand what I'm saying? This is why we are being cursed. This is why you need to understand what I'm trying to tell you. You understand what I'm saying? King David looking at another man's wife. Soon as he said that was Uriah's wife, he should have shut it down. Like, oh dang, I did that to my loyal soldier. You know, Uriah was his right hand man, damn near. That was his man that that he had a lot of faith in, that put in work. That he was close to King David, and he still inquired about her, and we're gonna read about what happened. He inquired. Did he he found out. But you know, if it's like keep reading.
Verse 4. And David sent messengers.
Stop right there. David sent messengers and took her. Now, see, this is the thing. This is what I should have said before I say everything I just said before. This is the thing. David sent messengers. Soon as he found out that was his wife, Uriah's wife, he should have left it alone.
Right.
He should have said, you know what? That's my man's wife. Even though he's an African, that's my friend. He's a loyal soldier. He got my back. I cannot sleep with his wife. David was like, damn, she bad. I don't care. Listen, I got power. Go ahead.
Also, if I could, once David saw that she was naked, he should have turned his eyes. So that would have alleviated him from even going that far to wanting to sleep with her, because he wouldn't have that lust urges.
Right. Right. No, what you're saying is so heavy. That's why I said, like, when you see a sister out on the street, you gotta sometimes assume that they married, because you don't want to offend the brother. You don't want to make her uncomfortable, because sometimes brothers be looking at sisters too hard, making them uncomfortable. That too. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to be a little bit more mindful of what you're doing, because you never know, she might be married. You understand what I'm saying? You don't want to just say, damn, she bad, I want to have sex with her. You don't even know she's married. How do you know she's married? Now you committed adultery. In your head, in your mind, you committed adultery. So you got to understand that when you move out here, you got to make sure and assume that this sister might be married. That's why sisters put in your Facebook pages that you're married, so brothers won't be getting no contact. You can't believe they won't be getting no contact from you. Like, damn, she married. You know, put in there, because most brothers be lurking. Listen, brothers, I be lurking. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with it, but just make sure that you say that you're single or married. I see some sisters say, "Oh, property is such and such, rib or such and such." Married, clearly you can say on the deep, you can see it. Listen, I go sisters' pages off somebody. I gotta go to see details. It should just be on your page. Like that made me want to question, like, why are you hiding it? Me personally, like, I don't understand, like, why would you hide it? Who cares? But as far as in the school, you don't want a brother to, you know what I mean, go through, like, all right, she's married, all right, cool. All right, cool. I'm about to go to the next one. I ain't about to call my camp leader and request you or say, oh, she's single. That's wasting my time. Man, that's me personally. Please put it on your Facebook page. But he sent for her. David sent for this woman, knowing that she's married. He didn't care. Oh, he's King David. He got the power. But the Lord humbled him, though. The Lord humbled King David, man. We're going to find out in a minute. We're going to keep reading.
And he lay with, and she came in unto him.
She came in unto him. Listen, she came to the spot. That's her next door neighbor, damn near. Like far as like living next to each other. You know what I mean? Like, that's her next door neighbor. Like, far as today terms. It's like, you know, this is a sister. I mean, it's a married couple next door to me. You understand what I'm saying? And I just happened to, you know, see something I was supposed to see. Matter of fact, no, I'm gonna go a little further. She asked me, like, my husband wanted to know if I can. She might see that I, you know, probably do something like I might do plumbing or something, right? And maybe I was talking to her husband or whatever. I know her husband, right? And I go, and she's like, "Oh, you do plumbing, such and such." You know, I talked to the brother. All right, my wife gonna be home. You understand what I'm saying? My wife gonna be home. You understand what I'm saying? And I go in the crib and I do some plumbing, but she wearing something she was supposed to be wearing. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, I might see something I was supposed to be seeing, and I lay with her. You understand what I'm saying? That is wrong. Right. You're not supposed to do that. She don't supposed to come to the crib. She don't supposed to go to her crib having sex with her in somebody's house, in the bed house. That's crazy. You can't do it. You understand what I'm saying? You cannot come to the spot. As soon as you find out she's married, you let it go. Ain't no come to the spot or come over. You know what I mean? I probably can hit it better than him. You know, brothers in the world do this. Brothers in the world do this. I got a friend that has satisfaction in sleeping with other men's wives. But that's a weak trait to have as a man. Right. That's weak. Like they think it's strong because you're taking a, because they gotta understand this woman is not, she's a weaker vessel. Right. She's emotional. Right. She's weak. Right. And most women today are superficial. Right. Listen, a brother that has sex with your woman, she's superficial if he got enough money. Right. Listen, that's why our sisters have work husbands. Right. You think them work husbands don't be getting none in that car? Or getting none in that back of that that lunchroom, that break room? You don't think they'll be having it? Right. Listen, and it take about 15 seconds. Right. Like I'm trying to tell people be acting like it take like an hour to do what you got to do. It take 10 seconds. It take 5 seconds to do what you got to do. You understand what I'm saying? But you know that this woman is married. No matter if she is a 304 or not, right. No matter what, you know she's married. And soon you find out she's doing this violent, wicked thing, you should tell her husband, yo, listen, your wife came on to me. I got proof. Here's the proof. Right. Now you can leave her. You understand what I'm saying? Don't be like David. Look at this man's wife. It's like, damn, she bad. She naked. Yeah, I want what he got. I'm the king. Tell her to come to the spot. And she did, right? Did she go to the spot? She came over there. And you could tell she was wicked. She was wicked just like him. Why? Why was she wicked? Go ahead.
Because she didn't decline.
She didn't decline. She was with it. So, listen, in my head, I'm like, dang, this is already documented. So imagine how many other brothers she might have, slept with. That's what I be thinking. Find out that my red sleeping with us, I'm sleeping with my right hand man. I'm like, damn, you doing it to him. Imagine who else you doing it to. That's how I think. You had sex the whole block. I'm walking down the block like I'm a priest of the Lord. I'm a prophet of the Lord. They looking at me like, we gangbanging your wife. You know how crazy that is, Officer Bud? This is the problem in the black community. That right there, being so weak to take somebody else's belongings. Right. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's something we should bring it out. That being weak to take someone else's belongings, it's better to get your own belongings, your own woman, and raise her up, like build her up.
Right.
If y'all want, build the family and raise those children up in the Lord. And that's how the generations keep going in the righteous way.
Right. 15 seconds ain't worth it. Right. 30 seconds ain't worth it. An hour, well, it ain't worth your marriage.
Right.
It ain't worth it because you seeking some type of lustful thing. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, brother. You understand what I'm saying? Like that spirit of covetous got to get up off of you. You can't take somebody's belongings and you think it's cool. Listen, my cousin got unalive, man, for walking in the house, seeing his wife, you understand, have sex with another man on his bed. Listen, I always add the bed part because that's crazy. On your bed? So imagine how many times she already been doing this, Officer Bot. She know the time you coming in the crib. She know the time you leaving out. She know the time you on your lunch break. She's so strategic. She knows everything. She calling you, making sure you still at work. She got you shit. Listen, me personally, a woman got to give me a valid, like, I don't share my location with my own wife. I don't do it. I don't need her to look where I'm at and protect me. I can hold my own. You know what I mean? I'd rather not share my location. But some brothers do it, so be it. I wouldn't do it. Because she probably see where you at, like, yeah, you over here. Yo, you can come over. Not saying that, a sister is doing that, but women are so slick that they get it down pat. But he happened to come in the house and seeing that. Imagine you walk in and see a woman, brother. I gotta ask the general about this question. Go ahead.
I got a precept about adultery.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 32.
Uh-huh.
But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding.
Listen, Officer By you precept, man. Like you literally the precept, man. You lack understanding. You don't know nothing. You're weak. You're vile and you're disgusting. You understand what I'm saying? You are a problem in the black community, man. Because you want to sleep with somebody's woman, man. That belongs to him. You can't go get another woman.
Right.
You want to deal with this 304?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You want to go against your brother?
Right.
Listen, you want to know how you break that cycle? You want to know how? Let go of all the women that did you wrong.
Right.
Stop being so weak. Oh, she hurt me.
Right.
My mom wasn't there. My mom was a 304. My mom, listen. Somebody took some man. So some man took my mom away from my dad. Like, stop being so weak. That's weak, man. Stop being so feminine. That's a feminine thing. That's not masculine. You think you masculine because you take somebody's woman? You want you want cool points? You want cool points for that? Like you can't get no cool points with the Most High for that.
Right.
You think you're going to reach the kingdom for doing that? Listen, I can't wait till we go to the kingdom. I find out somebody doing that. Listen, I don't even like blood and like touching bloody things. Listen, I want to do it. Off with your head, man. Right. You understand what I'm saying? We're not having that in the kingdom, man. Off with your head. Off with her head too. She going first. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's not allowed. You understand what I'm saying? And you should be ashamed of yourself. David should have been ashamed of himself for doing that. He was listen. He did good. Listen, King David is one of the prominent people in the Bible. Right. You know what I mean? A lot of us want to be like King David. Right. You know what I mean? We follow his footsteps. You understand what I'm saying? But what he did, he messed up. Right. We could mess up. We could make mistakes. Right. But correcting them is how you really become a man. Right. You better be lucky that you ain't get unalive. Listen, you better be lucky that you're not getting stoned to death. Right. Cause boy, if you was in Israel, you'd have got stoned to death. Right. Listen, imagine you getting stoned to death, Officer Bob. People throwing rocks at you. Right. With your head above sand. Just throw rocks at you. That's crazy. That's a horrifying death. That's like torture. like you gotta take that because you're not gonna die automatically. They want you to feel it. Like, that's crazy. And someone said, you can keep going.
He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul.
Yeah, he that doeth it going to destroy you. You're going to destroy yourself. You're going to destroy yourself by getting unalive. Just like my cousin, he got unalive walking inside. You understand what I'm saying? His own home, seeing his disgusting wife. You understand what I'm saying? Having sex with a man in his bed. In his bed. I remember, even this is like not wise. I was talking to a brother, I think it was like a while ago, and he took a woman over his other woman's house and slept with her on that bed and in that house. He told me about it, and I said he was wrong for doing it. Technically, he can do it. Why technically he can do it? Because he can have more than one woman. He's the man. You understand what I'm saying? He got the power, he got the authority, right? Like King David. He got the power, he got the authority, but was it right for him to do? No, that wasn't wise for him to do. Now you got powers. Now imagine if, I remember every time I get a new girlfriend, they want me to switch beds. When I was in the world officer by, listen, if sister's watching this, I don't know if they did it or not, but I went through this. Sister's watching this. Would you ever let a man have sex with another woman on the bed that y'all lay in? I guarantee you they're gonna tell you no. They don't care about, you can have another wife. You can have another wife. That is not wise to do. Because that woman, you understand what I'm saying? Now, if it's your bed, that's something different. Your bed is different. You got your own house. I'm not switching beds. We just about to come to your house and we probably just get it on at your house. You understand what I'm saying? But I sleep in this bed. I'm not going to keep switching beds. But a bed that we share, that is your bed, technically is hers, and I'm just coming over there 10-5. Hey, that's wrong. I remember sisters used to tell me to switch beds. Every time I get a new girlfriend. Oh, I know you had about a whole bunch of girls on this bed. No, I'm not getting on this bed because, she was on this bed. And I'm like, she's not even here no more. But women care about stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? They do. You understand what I'm saying? And he walked in that house and something led to another and he's not here no more. And he didn't do nothing wrong. His wife did. Brother got unalived because he walked in on his wife having sex with another man. Go ahead.
So the other man killed him.
Other men unalived him. Yeah. He unalived my cousin. I don't know. They probably got into a fight and the guy had a gun on him. My cousin probably didn't have nothing on him. I don't know the story. I just know that he got unalived because of that. I really didn't get into them. I talked to my mom about it. My mom know more than me about it, but she was telling me that he got unalived because she was having sex with another man. She ain't go to the funeral or nothing. Disgusting. I don't know who she is, honestly. I probably walk past her. I don't know who she is. But she's just disgusting. You understand what I'm saying? That's the things that goes on in the black community. That honestly could have happened to David. Honestly. If the Lord would have let it happen. You understand what I'm saying? You can keep going. No, you can go to the back to 2 Samuel. Slack, is it more?
There is one more verse.
Go ahead. You're the precept man. You know more better than me. Go ahead.
A womb and dishonor shall he get.
Listen, a womb and dishonor shall he get, man. What you want to get her pregnant? You know what I mean? What's gonna happen? You want to get her pregnant? Think about that. Also, about you get a woman pregnant. And you imagine you sleep with another man's woman, you get her pregnant. That happens too, right? That happens a lot. And a person grows up thinking that you're the daddy. Thinking you're the daddy, but you're not the daddy. It's the man she was having sex with. Go watch the paternity court cases. You be watching them, I've
seen them.
I'll be watching them. I actually I might start doing them on my Talk to Him podcast. I might, maybe, I'll invite you over. We can, do it together. We can, we can look at it and react to them. You know what I'm saying? It's just sad, man. This shows you that we are Israelites, man, because we are cursed. We are cursed people, man. Now, if you could, you go back to, is it more?
One more sentence.
Go ahead.
And his reproach shall not be wiped away.
Listen, his reproach shall not be wiped away, man. Listen, you're not going to get away with that. You think you're going to get away with sleeping with another man's wife? Listen, they think they got away with it, Officer Bob. Listen, they think they got away with being a sinner. God is watching you. God is watching you. You might have fooled me. You might have fooled Officer Bob. But you ain't going to fool the Most High God. You understand what I'm saying? You better be careful. You might get some slack here. Go ahead.
God, that's a good point that you brought out when he said, every point you brought out when he said Most High is watching, because he can punish you in this lifetime or you come back.
I don't want kind.
So it's very important to keep the laws of God, because instead of being punished in this lifetime or next, why not be blessed in this time or in the next?
Exactly.
He can set you up in the next time however you want to. Like, you can be born to, like, in a very wealthy state or wherever.
You could be born with herpes.
Oh yeah.
Let's go that deep. You doing all this vile, disgusting stuff now. Right. In your next life, you're gonna be born with herpes. Go ahead.
It's like if I may.
I'm just saying. That's a lot. I'm just saying. Yeah. I'm just saying. You might have some disgusting parents.
Right. It's unfortunate. What I was gonna say is it's unfortunate this happens in our community with the abortions, but a spirit has to go through that abortion. Mm-hmm. Like a spirit's in that baby's body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they actually go through that.
Right. Yeah.
Get killed, murdered.
Yeah. They're unalive, man. You don't understand. Listen, this is why we need to come back, so we won't have to go through that type of things. Right. You can come back and you have a successful. Listen, your mom can have a successful birth. Right. You're healthy. You're clean. You ain't got no diseases. You ain't getting aborted. None of that. But you gotta come back to the Bible. Right. King David, what he did was wrong. He told her to come to the crib. I said, that's crazy. He told him to come to the crib. I'm still not over that part. I'm like, dang, he the king. But that just shows you he wasn't above the law. He wasn't the most righteous. You know, it's crazy. The people that's really the most righteous is the ones that's telling him that that's advising them. Like Samuel is the one that's he the one that's telling him, you should have did that. We're gonna get to that though. You can keep reading. Go back to 2 Samuel. You can keep
go to 2 Samuel, chapter 11, verse 4. And he lay with her, for she was purified from her uncleanness, and she returned unto her house.
Good night. He laid with her. He had sex with her. So technically, that was his wife now. That was his wife. But they kept it under wraps, though. Right. That's crazy. They kept it under wraps. And this is another thing, too. It's going to be deep. Now go to where he sent them out to battle. It's still in the same verse. Right. The same chapter. Same chapter.
Can I read the next line?
Go ahead.
Verse 5. And the woman conceived and sent and told David.
Oh, Salaki, I forgot about that. I forgot she got pregnant. Yeah, I forgot she got pregnant. Matter of fact, read 5. Salaki, my fault.
Verse 5. And the woman conceived and sent and told David and said, I am with child.
She said, I am with child. Now, guys, this was breaking out. This brother having sex with your wife, and she get pregnant, and you take care of that baby. They keep it under wraps. That happens in the black community a lot. Go watch Paternity Court. It happens. See, you probably was wondering, having doubts like, he don't look like me. But I trust my wife. She's loyal. Listen, if she not arguing, listen, my wife got arguing with me, man. You don't argue with me, I'm gonna look at you crazy. I'm like, what's going on? You all right? Are you good? Like, listen, I don't know. Like, listen, I gotta take you to counsel because I'm suspecting something. I'm just kidding. Yeah, man, go ahead.
Since Uriah was a Hittite and David was a Judite, David would have
been Judah.
It would have been Judah. It would mean my main point. Uriah would have known.
Yeah, right. From the tribe, right.
You would have known he was not of his African.
And this is why we curse too, right? Because we don't even know what tribe it is. Sometimes you might have an African sleep with an African. Your wife, you probably looking at them like, because we think we African anyway. Like, oh well, that be mine. No, and then she said with African man. You understand what I'm saying? And we need to understand that we knew who he was back then. We knew how to compare different babies, how they look. That's why with Moses, you understand what I'm saying? They knew Moses was an Israelite. You understand what I'm saying? Because of who his people was. Right. They could tell by facial features and all that. Right. They just know. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we need to understand. We need to come back to this Bible that had that spirit on us. You know what I mean? We could tell, like, oh dang, like that's not my baby. That'd be like a ham. Right. That's a ham sandwich right here. Right. That ain't my baby. Right. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, she conceived a baby, man. That's nasty work right there. Right. Nasty. You understand? You can keep going.
Verse 6, and I'm going to drop to verse 6.
Okay, go ahead, do your thing.
And David sent to Joab and saying, send me Uriah the Hittite.
Listen, he says, send me Uriah. This is crazy. He says, listen, send me Uriah. You know it's about to happen. Go ahead.
I'm going to drop down to verse 8 first.
Go ahead.
And David said to Uriah, go down to thy house and wash thy feet.
Mm-hmm.
And Uriah departed out of the king's house and followed, and there followed him a mess of meat from the king.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 9, but Uriah slept at the door of the king's house with all the servants of his lord.
You see how he loyal? I say how Uriah is so loyal. He told him to go to the crib. He's still making sure he's safe. Go ahead.
and went not down to his house.
Go ahead.
And then you want me to jump down?
Yeah, jump down.
The reason why I brought this out is because David wanted him to sleep with his wife.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So he could think that it was his.
Yeah, right. I think he slick.
But you wanted to wear the okay.
Yeah, so someone sent him out to battle.
Right.
I think let me find. I know it's there.
It is there. I think I managed. I went too far there. Oh, here we go. 15. And he wrote in the letter saying, "Set Uriah in the front fork of the hottest battle, and retire ye from him."
Now, Slack, and now what you were saying is so heavy that he was trying to get Uriah to sleep with his wife. You understand what I'm saying? But he didn't.
Right.
So now he's trying to find another way to get rid of him, right?
Right.
Keep going.
Set ye Uriah in the forefront of the hottest battle, and retire ye from him.
He about to put him in the front line of the most deadliest battle. Chances are he's not going to make it. Keep going.
That he may be smitten and die.
He might be unalive. He like this is see like this is like the first lineup in history of black people. That's what I'm saying. He lined that African up, man. He lined him up to get unalive because he slept with his wife. Keep going.
Verse 16. And it came to pass when Joab observed the city that he assigned Uriah unto a place where he knew that valiant men were.
He knew that he was not going to win this battle. He knew it. He knew it. Go ahead.
Right. Verse 17. And the men of the city went out and fought with Joab.
Mm-hmm.
And there fell some of the people of the servants of David.
Mm-hmm.
And Uriah the Hittite died also.
Uriah died. So you know what happens in the law? What happens in the law when somebody died?
Oh, yeah.
You can marry their wife. Right. You can marry their wife. You know what I'm saying? That is the point.
But it also says right here, he didn't just sacrifice Uriah.
Yeah. You gotta make it look like it. You gotta make it look like something. You gotta make it look like it's not intentional.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You gotta make it like look like it's like, you know what, it just happened. But God knows it was intentional. Right. We don't know it's intentional.
Right.
Only the people that was around them, that was sending them and knowing this type of stuff, that makes them wicked. Because just because he's the king, don't mean you can't say, "Oh, you can't be doing that." That's not against. That's against our law.
Right.
Why are you looking at that? She's married. Right. Even if King David would have unalived you, you still would have had your honor. A lot of people that was sending getting messengers, y'all know she was married, and y'all still allow him to do it.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. But for some people, they didn't know. The people that went out didn't know. Right. The people that was in the war fighting that came back didn't know. Right. So he tried to make it look like, okay, he just died in battle. You know what I mean? It's nothing. Like he died in battle. It wasn't like, because he could have just unalived him. Right. But he didn't. He wanted to make it seem like it was just like you ever seen a gangster movie when they might shoot somebody in the head and they'll put them in a car and make it seem like they crashed in the something like that. I'm not saying shoot in the head, but like maybe they probably suffocated them and they put them in the car and they roll them off the bridge and it's he drowned. He fell off the cliff. He drowned. Trying to make it seem like that would happen. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people get hung. You know what I'm saying? But somebody unalived them. They make, this was a hanging. It's suicide. That's what David is doing. Right. David is, covering up what he did. Right. And say, I'm saying now in the law, it's like, well, he's going. I'm scot-free. I can go have sex with this woman. Now I can marry her and be with her now because he's gone. It's going to say it now. Right. Go ahead, you can keep reading.
Then Joab sent and told David all the things concerning the war. Did we drop down to when Samuel came through?
No, drop down when he became his. She became his wife.
Okay. Okay. Verse 26.
Mm-hmm.
And when the wife of Uriah heard that Uriah, her husband, was dead, she mourned for her husband.
Dang, she even mourned. Thinking, bro, go ahead.
Verse 27. And when the mourning was past, David sent and fetched her to his house.
Man, them crocodile tears, man, I want to hear that. It was crocodile tears to me. You mourning, you crying. You know what you did, woman. You know exactly what you did. Like a sister in the world crying, I'm sorry, he's good. Like for example, my cousin, she couldn't go to the funeral. They would not believe those tears, officer, by her crying and I'm sorry. You know what you did. You know the consequences was going to happen. You in this man's house having sex with another man. How don't you know? That's like saying I got a tractor trailer full of. I got metric tons of cocaine in this tractor trailer, also by, and I'm shocked. And I know what's in there. I'm shocked. Like the feds and the SWAT team is swarming and arrest me. And I'm shocked. Like, oh my God, this happened to me. No, I don't want to hear that, man. You slept with that man. You made a conscious decision to sleep with that man. And guess what happens? Yeah. Ex-husband got unalived because you wanted to be a 304. Now you can keep reading.
David sent and fetched her to his house, and she became his wife and bare him a son.
Listen, she became his wife, and they had to do it soon, ASAP, because she would have been showing. Right. And Uriah probably would have peeped like, "Yo, why are you pregnant? Wait, the time of conception. Wait, I wasn't even here. I was doing this, I was doing that. You could tell sometimes, especially when you're actively having sex with your wife. You could tell like that. Wait, we ain't had sex this time. Like, how you pregnant? You understand what I'm saying? So they had to get rid of him fast. Right. You understand what I'm saying? And he found out he was dead. He went to go get her and had sex with her again, and bared him a son. You can keep reading that. Now let's find out what happened after this. King David got scot-free, right? Go ahead.
And bear him a son, but the thing that David had done displeased the Lord.
It displeased the Lord. Why? Because in the law you can't commit adultery. You cannot commit adultery. You cannot sleep with another man's wife. It's the law. That's why God is displeased with him. King David should have known better. Go ahead.
Right.
Just like you should know better and not sleeping with a brother's wife. Go ahead.
Right. Next chapter.
Mm-hmm. Read about with Samuel and with the punishment, and let's get to that. Go ahead.
And the Lord sent Nathan.
Go ahead. Unto David. Go ahead.
And he said, this is book of 2 Samuel, chapter 12, verse 1.
Go ahead.
And the Lord sent Nathan unto David.
Mm-hmm.
And he came unto him and said unto him, there were two men in one city, the one rich,
go ahead, son. Go ahead,
and the other poor.
Mm-hmm.
The rich man had exceedingly many flocks and herds.
That's David. Go ahead.
Verse 3. But the poor man had nothing save one little ewe lamb, which he had brought and nourished up,
mm-hmm.
and it grew up together with him,
mm-hmm.
and with his children.
Mm-hmm.
And it did eat of his own meat, and drank of his own cup, and lay in his bosom, and was unto him as a daughter.
Mm.
Verse 4. And there came a traveler unto the rich man, and he spared to take of his own flock and of his own herd, to dress for the wayfaring man that was come unto him, but took the poor man's lamb and dressed it for the man that was come to him.
Right.
Verse 5. And David's anger was greatly kindled against the man.
Oh, he was mad when he pulled this card. He was mad. He bringing up situations and analogies like, listen.
Right.
You took the poor man's stuff, but you didn't take the rich man's John.
Right.
Go ahead.
And he said to Nathan, as the Lord liveth, the man that hath done this thing shall surely die.
Oh, the man that surely did all of these things gonna die. No matter if you took from the rich man or the poor man, you still is gonna die. And so I'm saying, keep going.
And he shall restore, verse 6, and he shall restore the land fourfold, because he did this thing and because he had no pity.
Go ahead.
Verse 7. And Nathan said to David, thou art the man.
Yeah, gotcha. Thought you was gonna get away? Nah, you ain't gonna get. Nobody will never get away. Everything comes to the light. Go ahead.
Thou art the man. Thus saith the Lord God of Israel. I anoint thee king over Israel, and I have delivered thee out of the hand of Saul. Verse 8. And I gave thee thy master's house, and thy master wives into thy bosom, and gave thee the house of Israel and of Judah. And if that had been too little, I would moreover have given unto thee such and such things.
Now go down to about their son. Yeah, I want that. Go all the way down to where God did what he did to the son. That was a punishment for David. Yeah, man. Read that one right there for time's sake. Someone bring out one more scripture.
Right. Verse 15.
Go ahead.
And Nathan departed unto his house, and the Lord struck the child that Uriah's wife bare unto David, and it was very sick.
Listen, the Lord put a plague on that baby, man. Okay, that baby a sickness. That baby was sick, Officer Abad. Right. See what happens when you play with the Lord? You see what happens when you get all this power, you get all this glory, you get all these things, and you still end up doing wrong? You understand what I'm saying? Your baby gets sick. It's not even you. It's not even you.
Right.
Your baby gets sick. Go ahead.
Verse 16. David therefore besought God for the child, and David fasted and went in and lay all night upon the earth.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You want to keep going?
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 17. And the elders of the house arose and went to him to raise him up from the earth, but he would not, neither did he eat bread with them.
Listen, man, this is what happens when you want to play with the Lord. You want to fast now. You want to do all these things. This son is still alive, ain't it?
For now.
For now, the baby's still alive. No, he's trying to do right. He's trying to fast. He's trying to do right by the Lord. Go ahead.
That's why the Lord said you'd rather have obedience than sacrifice.
Right, rather have obedience, man. You got to obey the Lord, man. You can't do what you want to do. You think you could do what you want to do because you want to do it? That woman was married. That sister was married. Bathsheba was married, and you had sex with her. Now that baby is sick. You understand what I'm saying? You can't choose. Just like Cap Yatzazak said, you can't choose the consequences the Lord gives you. You can't choose the consequences the Lord gives you. And for time's sake, basically that baby died. You go ahead read it. Hey, as soon as you can read it. Go ahead read it.
Verse 18.
If we're gonna clip it here, we're gonna clip it.
It came to pass on the seventh day that the child died.
Listen, the child died. The child died. And it was righteous for that child to go. It was righteous to show David something. David had to see it. David had to suffer. You did all of that for nothing. You did all of that for nothing. And this is the thing too. This is like what Captain Yattazar said, like, you don't never know your consequences when you commit these crimes. When you sin against God, you don't know how you're gonna get punished. Right. You don't know. You might go smoke a cigarette, and the person that don't smoke the cigarette that you love and care about can get cancer. Most High work in mysterious ways, man. And this also what I'm going to say too. You cannot find a loophole in the law. You cannot find a loophole in the law. That's what David tried to do. David tried to find loopholes. This is not America where you can find loopholes in the law. It's no loophole. You commit adultery, you die. You commit adultery, your son dies. Go ahead, Officer Bot.
It's either Deuteronomy 28:1 or Deuteronomy 28:15.
Exactly.
You either obey and be blessed, or you disobey and be punished. Cursed.
And this is our problem. Well said, Officer Bot. Gladly put, because what you're saying is so heavy. We were talking about earlier. Deuteronomy 28:15 is the main reason why blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians are in the predicament they are in. The main reason, and the main reason why we're being punished and the type of punishment we are in, the main reason why we're being punished is because we're not keeping God's laws.
Right.
We're not following God.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? David did not follow God at that time. And you see what happened to David? David tried to find a loophole. He had sex with another man's wife. He tried to find a loophole. He tried to get him to sleep with her. He tried to get him to have sex with her. And he sent him out to battle when it didn't work and unalived him. Because in the law, the brother died. That's your wife. She gonna marry again. He tried to find a loophole and he failed because he thought he could outsmart God. You cannot outsmart the Most High. You understand what I'm saying? No matter if you believe you're Israelite or not, no matter if you believe in God at all, you cannot outsmart God. You're not greater than God. You're not over God. God is the only thing, or the only thing that could get you out of captivity. You got to save yourself. Go ahead.
I appreciate it.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55 and verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
For my thoughts are not your thoughts.
Exactly. For my thoughts are not your thoughts. The way you think, the Most High don't think. You thinking about Call of Duty and drinking some tequila. The Most High is trying to figure out how to bring Christ back. But guess what? You're sinning. You're being evil. You're being disgusting. You want to sleep with another brother's wife. You want to get high. You want to sell drugs. You want to unalive brothers. You want to covet. You want to do all of these things that's hurting us instead of making us great. Go ahead, Officer Abad.
Neither are your ways my ways.
The Most High ways ain't your ways, man. Listen, we soft compared to the Most High. Right. We're soft. How can some people don't believe in God because God is unaliving people? God is taking people away. You understand what I'm saying? Right. And as he should, because he's a just God. Right. I mean, he's not doing it for no reason. It's a method to this madness, Officer Abad. You understand what I'm saying? Don't be that brother or sister, man, that comes in this truth, man, and trying to find a loophole in the law. Listen, if you want to change your life, we gotta break these cycles, man. We gotta stop selling drugs. We gotta stop getting high. We gotta stop traumatizing our children. We got to stop abusing our children, abusing our sisters, abusing our brothers. We got to stop doing all of these things, man. If you want a true power in America, you want true power in this whole world, we got to stop doing all of the evil things God told us not to do. And in order for you to do that, you got to come in the I.S.U.P.K under commanding Junior YAHANNA. You're not going to find it nowhere else. You go to any Israelite group, they are getting pegged, which is crazy. They getting pegged, they getting pork chops on high holy days. Listen. They making all these other groups up. They on the internet going crazy. Listen, stay away from anybody outside the I.S.U.P.K that's trying to give you any guidance, man, because they're going to fail you, man. They're going to tell you to continue this cycle that we live in. You know what I mean? We got to break these cycles. We got to break it. You understand what I'm saying? We got to get rid of these generational curses and come back to the living God, which is in the Bible. With that, I'm going to pass the class over to Priest Officer Bahaya. Quadazar Karab. This is Brotherhood class. Thank y'all for watching.
Most
High, praise. Water.
I.S.U.K security announcements. I.S.U.P.K security announcement. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithe, which is a commandment found in the book of Numbers, 18 verse 21, in the book of Malachi, 3 verse 8 to 10. Ma'ashra means tenth and heap, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Gifts to the Treasury Department, Priest Fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever among them would like upcoming holy convocation. The Feast of First Fruits starts after the Sabbath of unleavened bread, sundown, Sunday, April 20th, 2025. Count 50 days, celebrate the 50th day, Sunday, June 8th, 2025. Start before sundown in the book of Leviticus 23, verses 10 and 22. Remind Akim, not Guafioni, that's the bulletin board in the hallway. If anybody wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. Boot, shirt, anything or scarf with that, men, which means to stand. But if Israel, we're going to get one person to salute. If Israel, Amon Shabbat, and Mazin, but Rock, Yahba Shem Yahba Shafar Thumb. There's a time we stand down, start. Turn to sisters, you at Mazin Michael Shaw. You're at Mount Shabbat, your head body covered, your feet connected at 45 degree, your feet connected at 45 degree angle, your right hand clapped to your left. When we salute you, you salute us back. But Israel, we're gonna get the sister, we're gonna salute. But Israel, Mount Shabbat, and Mazin, Barak, Yahweh Shemorah, Al-Thurman, Shem Yahweh Shah. That's your top, your hands down.